Hi, my name is Charles Kwiatkowski. I have multiple sclerosis. I understand that Governor Christie is blaming Senator Scutari for this current delay in implementing our medical marijuana law. But patients realize that it's the governor's meddling in the regulatory process that is the reason we are again here today. I would like to thank Senator Scutari and the Senate Health Committee for their attempt to neutralize the unworkable changes to the legislation that was passed and signed into law. Congestive heart failure, fatal liver dysfunction, addictions. These are potential side effects of the conventional therapies that the current regulations say I must risk before I can have a much safer medicine like medical marijuana. Nowhere else in medicine is there a law requiring a specific sequence to medicine being prescribed. Side effects of medicine are not guesswork. They happen to real people just like me. While Governor Christie might not miss me if I died of congested heart failure, my wife and 3 daughters certainly would. Side effects hurt more than just the patient. They hurt whole families. I listened to Governor Christie 2 weeks ago on New Jersey 101.5 FM, Ask the Governor show. The moderator asked him about the new regulation, which would require doctors to sign a statement saying they would have to inform their patients that the science on medical marijuana is inconclusive and that it is a dangerous and addictive therapy. I would think that this would be one of the easier changes to strike from the regulations, seeing as Governor Christie said he didn't know if it was even in the bill, instead saying that he would have to get back to them on that. I think that he did know, he just didn't know how to explain it. Proposed restrictions on doctors go further than that, though. Governor Christie likewise had no answer as to why doctors would have to take a course in pain management and addiction medicine within the last 2 years in order to recommend medical marijuana to their seriously ill patients. They're not even required to do this for Oxycontin. Am I supposed to beg my doctor to take these courses and spend more money? She knows what's best for me. She certainly knows better than the governor. The most unexplainable change to the medical marijuana law that was passed is why would there be limitations to the THC content in marijuana? The arbitrary limit set at 10% is approximately half of what a qualified dispensary could produce. Self-titration means that I stop smoking my medicine when I feel the relief it provides. Half-strength marijuana only means that I will need to smoke twice as much for that same relief. That means I will run out of my 2 ounce per month limit twice as quick. All that the 10% limit means to me is that my wife will have to watch her husband suffer twice as often, and my children would only have their daddy to play with half as much. The Senate passed a very workable medical marijuana bill last year. Then the Assembly Health Committee blindsided everyone with last-minute changes. Now even they are upset with the changes made to their changes by the Christie administration. I defy anyone in this room to name one change made to this bill that was made in the name of the patient's welfare. Fears of diversion of medical marijuana have thus far been the driving force in the alterations to the compassionate use medical marijuana law. If you cannot get it done right, at least have the decency to accurately rename the law to Keeping Medical Marijuana Out of the Patient's Hands Law. Thank you for your time. There's my 3 girls back there. Look at them. Big cuties. Thank you for your support.